plays.
That's right.
The only one missing from that roster is Zersuit Samus sometimes.
Oh, that's right.
That was a little bit of a stunt, but I don't know when the last time I saw the ZSS was. So looking at these three feels like a very standard roster. This is going to be a pretty competitive match, I think.
I would have to say so. This is probably going to be one of our more competitive ones. Not to say that, Squad Strike, is for casuals or any stretch of the imagination. It's just sometimes, the top players like, I'm going to focus on singles or whatever. But
yeah,
every
exactly.
so often we get those competitive ones that like to, have a little fun, and that's what Kels and Sharp are here for.
And we're going to see starting off with this Joker as a point, doing a pretty decent job here, throwing out these neutral layers, spacing them quite well on shield as well. Ooh, okay. Trying to send a statement to start.
That's right. He said, what was they cooking, okay? Great stuff right here in the corner, and love the patience there. And you're going to see a lot of that, of course, with the Sonic, but definitely with the Fox. Just, I got you right at the ledge. You're going to roll in. Boom, here's his up tilt party time. Boom.
Okay.
Back throw. Okay, now as history shows, Kirby, once they copy your abilities, whatever they have of yours is probably better than what you were programmed with. So
it's true.
I'd imagine she's certainly looking for that here. There's some residual damage, though. Certainly starting to climb, and Uncle Arsene is here. Kirby, unfortunately, is going to exit stage left.
Yeah, at 100%, Kirby's not surviving that. We all know he's light. Just look at the way he plops around. And just like that, Naito going right into the next stop, getting these falling up airs and tacking on a whole bunch of damage. Now, Joker can really do some punishment to Fox on this the advantage state. So I'm really hoping to see if maybe Kels can get out of there, but kind of tough.
It is very tough. It's difficult, man. I think, as much as Fox dishes it, I mean, the age-old statement, he can dish it. And unfortunately, he just can't take it as well as he dishes it. As you can see right there.
It's
Early
true.
on, the up smash was probably either catching or looking to catch like a shield drop into something. Again, it's his Joker. Or maybe just a trade on the Nair, too. I think, Nair is kind of an underutilized tool on Joker's behalf. It's kind of slow, but it's -5, so, kind of toss that move out. It's relatively safe, or even like first hit fair.
Yes.
Maybe she was looking for the trade on that, but unfortunately ended up getting nothing. And this match is starting to trail out of control for her.
Yeah, now this is scary, right? Because this is still the first character of Sharp, and you already have your second Arsene of the game. And so that means, like, you land like a down air. Bro.
It ain't looking good, bro.
It is not.
Start calling your rides, okay? But you know what, though? If there's a will, there's most certainly a way. Now, this is the character that, of course, we have all grown to love Kels for. The Sonic, of course, it feels second to none. Her Sonic definitely brings something a little bit different to the table that some of the other ones don't. Unfortunately, she's not competing as much as we would like to anymore. So this right here, of course, is a treat. But, of course, Sharp, of course, the Joker is going to exit stage right up there. Sheik is back into the fray. Probably looking to play the long game, of course. She's not the hard-hitting character that she kind of sort of was in Smash 4. Going to play the Needles game and just really try to chisel away at her gameplay. Of course, she won't be able to charge in the corner because you have to work around Needles now.
Yeah, and hopefully I think, the fact that Sheik is second here is kind of one of the best situations that Kels could be in, I suppose. Just in terms of trying to make a comeback here. Sheik, known for having a difficulty finding KOs. She has an abundance of setups, but figuring out which setup to use in what situation has always been one of the toughest parts for Sheik players to find out here. And so maybe that'll give her a bit of a chance to... Oh, never mind. Sharp got this wrapped up. That's a body bag.
That's right.
Get the gurney, bro.
Get the gurney. All right. And he said it ain't nothing nice going on up here. Great stuff, I think. Now, again, excuse me.
Oh, you big challenge.
I don't want to take anything away from SuperGirlKels at all, or take any diminish, Sharp's victory. Obviously, play complete out of their mind. I'm almost wondering, though, what would happen if Kels maybe just changed the rotation a little bit?
Yeah.
I do like to start with Kirby. Of course, it's a knowledge check. Kirby with a pretty good ground game. Can't quite play the long game. As you can see, Joker, Arsene, prove that statement true. But I almost wonder, like, if you go Fox first and then maybe Kirby into Sonic,
Yeah, I'm worried because I'm not sure what the Fox is supposed to fulfill on the lineup. You know what I mean? And so it's like, I know that if you put Fox first and then you get spanked, it's going to feel like you got a lot of work to do with the other two characters. But on the other side of things, like, if she's able to cook, because, I mean, it depends on who Sharp puts first as well, right? Like, if the Sheik is coming out first, I'm like, yeah, you could probably rock the Fox into the Sheik.
I think so.
Like, that's fine.
I would take that. That's a comfortable one because, you guys are both going to spend a lot of time comboing each other. Her Nair and stuff, very, very safe on shield, just like, Fox's is, which is kind of their calling card and approaching in the neutral.
But it looks like she tucked the Fox away.
But he said, yeah, Fox is back in the cage, man. We got to put him up. It looks like we are Pyra and Mithra. Okay, I can see it. I mean, you're a top player. You should have a Pyra and Mithra in your pocket, just like Joker for Sharp.
Exactly, yeah. Now, everybody got a pocket Pyra Mithra, right? Like, if you're playing the same game, if you got fundamentals, you can probably pick up this character and do decently, right?
Word.
And so 100%. Hopefully that helps because that last game,
Yeah, that last game was that last game.
We were saying it was going to be competitive, and I don't want to say that it wasn't, but it could have been more.
It could have been more competitive. That's right. It was a bit of a spanking, but you know what? That's what game number 1 is always download. You know, everybody's guaranteed a game number 2. Anything else after that is, well, that one's on you, though.
That's true. That's true. At that point, we've given you all you can give you.
That's right. And let's see what they're going to give us right here for this next game. Of course, Kels kicking this match off a little bit, a little differently right now. Sonic, of course, present here, looking to really set the tone of this match in a lot more ways than one. Same could certainly be said right here for a Joker on a Sharp's behalf as well. I mean, this Joker, of course, has done some damage, in his time in Smash. Very curious to see what's going to happen here right now. A little bit of a platform sharking moment, trying to get him down here. Come down here and face me, she said. Stop playing. Oh, delicious. I'll take that.
It's Arsene. It's time. Just summoning it like a spirit in a Beyblade. Just knowing exactly when the moment to let it rip is. But at this point, I think Kels actually making the decision to start with the Sonic might have been the play. Just because, if you're able to get that lead, sometimes it's easier to start with your best character, get a lead for yourself, and then kind of just try to close it out with the remaining 2 instead of trying to be clutch with the last one. So hopefully that's what she's going for here so far. Almost getting the stock. That was a beautiful spring ride.
This stank. Wait a minute. That was stanky. That was stanky. Dang, Kels. Don't do him like that. That was clean, man. I got to give it to her. And also, too, to add to your point, what I really like about Sonic, I think, in this match is that you have the ability to slow it down or to stay aggressive. And I think there's not very many characters in the game that can do that. Obviously, certain characters and their kind of design in that regard changes depending on the format of bracket. Sonic is the one that can be like, I can be aggressive in Squad Strike or I can slow it down. I play the very similar role. And I think Kels, of course, is starting this match off the right way and just kind of being everywhere at once. Oh, another back air.
Whoa! Oh, wow, what a conversion with that late hit Nair into the up tilt after not getting that forward smash. Kels just immediately with the wherewithal to know exactly what to do next. You got to stay active in those moments.
You got to, man, because if you don't, you're going to be in some real trouble right now. And trouble right here coming on behalf of Sharp. Unfortunately, this match is starting this trail out of control. Can't quite find X marks the spot with the needles. Of course, needles, I feel like on smaller stages definitely pose a big threat. Of course, not a lot of room to work around, but you have a little bit more room here.
Nice.
Whoa, empty hop.
Oh, she was cooking something there for a second. I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, she was.
There was definitely some adobo.
Yeah, she was in mid-saute right there. I didn't want to get too close. Okay, nice. Look, good temperature check right there on the jab.
Got to be careful, man. That oil will splash you, man.
Hello. Whoa.
Wow. Just coming out with that down air, and now Sharp, trying to still get this first stock off Kels, and that might be enough. Yes, that forward air just barely enough knockback on that one, but at that point, Kels had taken so much damage, it did have the juice. That dash attack, though, surprisingly, that attack's pretty strong. It's the move that KOs on Kirby that most people don't expect.
That's right, and then on top of that, you got dash attack. Of course, you have the ability to jump in on Sheik, with short hop downer, short hop back air, Nair too. I mean, she had, again, Kirby blessed with some pretty darn good aerials, if I may say so myself. The problem is just kind of getting through the physical wall that is Sheik. But if there's a will, there's most certainly a way. The immediate back air out of shield, don't know exactly what the numbers are on that. I'll put it this way, friends. It's a good-ass move.
Yeah. There we go. And especially Kirby loves comboing Wolf. Got that perfect weight to go ahead and get bodied. But we're going to see if maybe Sharp can answer back here. Can't really use that blaster too much because as Kels expertly demonstrated earlier, she's going to crouch right under it. So.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Love that down there. Scary business. Got to read which way they're going to go and also which way you'd like to go. If you're going to go for a regular dare, if you're going to go for like a cross-up dare. That right there really keeps the opponent on their toes. Speaking of toes, there's the back air. Can I get a down? Okay. I was early. I was like, I feel like a down smash is coming.
Oh, and just looking for that final hit here. Ooh, looking for a roll in to us, pressuring that shield so much. You're like, he's probably going to roll in, right? But Sharp not biting.
No. Sharp with the nerves is still right there. A lesser individual. Oh, inhale that, my friend. A lesser individual would have faltered right there, but not Sharp right there. He said, I'm Sharp for a reason.
And with a 1-inch punch, the classic. And now Sharp feeling like anything is possible. You got a good amount of rage here. You land a falling forward air. You get at least like 40 to 60%. Convert to a down smash. That's the stock. So Kels actually has to be careful here despite the fact that she's done so much work. Man, Pyra's good, bro.
She's just, Sharp plays so well up close. I feel like sometimes that's to his own detriment. I mean, I've seen Sharp just in so many ways just close out that distance. I think the only issue with that is like that unstoppable force meets the immovable object. And I think like SuperGirlKels plays really well up close, but like maybe not so much approaching aggressively. She kind of waits for you to, jump in properly first. And it's like the back hit of an up tilt, or like I'm reading like the top part of like Kirby or Fox's up smash or something crazy. You know what I mean? like she's kind of playing one step ahead with her approaches.
Yeah, she does the thing where, like, she gets, like, moderately close to you, but she's not really doing nothing per se. She's, like, just pressuring you to do an option, and then she kind of waits for what you're going to do. And sometimes the way to hit her is to just, the moment she gets close, swing immediately because she's expecting you to just, like, you know, panic a little bit. But we saw, you know, that kind of works to Sharp's detriment sometimes because he's someone who seems to love just kind of going at it in the scramble. And then Kels, sometimes she wants to partake, sometimes she don't. And in that situation, she was like, what if I partook? And just threw out that up tilt. And Sharp was like, dang, you did something?
100%, bro. You know, it's funny. She's playing characters where she kind of has a luxury of, like, not approaching aggressive. She doesn't want to. I think maybe not so much with Kirby, but, you know, Fox can be a campy son of a you-know-what.
Yes, sir.
The nature of Pyra, especially, you know, not, you know, hey, I don't want to approach Pyra, so, you know, you're playing safe just by default. And, of course, Sonic. So, I mean, she's playing good characters to, you know, kind of play that bait and punish game. But, you know, I like Sharp's mentality. You know, all three of his characters, no matter who he's playing, even with, you know, the absence of ZSS, all three characters always moving forward. So, again, it's kind of that immovable object versus that unstoppable force sort of approach here in the neutral. We'll see how this next game goes. The final game here, friends, at that. This is best of 3. That's right. This ain't best of 5. You got to earn those. Top 32 squad strike. Let's lock in.
All right, we're going to PS2. No surprise there for the final game here. Once again, starting off with the Kels Sonic, which I think is a great idea considering how it went in the last game. But this time, Sharp is actually going to start off with this Wolf. And I like that because before we saw the Wolf kind of go into the Kirby. And look what happened when it went into that Sonic.
Wow, I mean, just got Sonic right up out of it. But honestly, that's the breath of fresh air, the sigh of relief you need, okay? That's exactly how you want to start this match off. Sonic, of course, you know, great character, can definitely, you know, deal with the Star Fox characters the way that they're supposed to, but the fact remains the same. I mean, I just feel like when it comes to some of the chunkier hits, I don't want to be on the – I'll take a Sonic back air or some of Sonic's arrows over Wolf's.
Yeah, no. It's actually – oh! Wow, I don't even know what happened there. I swear to God she was about to get clocked. Jeez. Yeah, I had a panic attack. My blood pressure just rose a crap ton in that moment.
Yeah, this ain't looking anything good right here for Kels. Kels, of course, bleeding out. Kirby has to figure out a way to get in safe, of course, and not with the luxury of a trade either. You cannot afford to trade with Wolf anymore. Oh, back up. Hold on. It's 64 mode.
I was going to say, that was casual at the party, Kirby, right there.
Yeah, this is my favorite dance move right here, bro. It's the only move I know. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Again, that up smash out of shield. And now this is kind of looking like a repeat of the first game.
And this, again, this is just where Sharp just excels, just playing so well up close.
But Pyramithra could do it. I'm not going to count Kels out yet.
I believe.
Good spot dodge by Sharp there, honestly, because didn't even go for all the hits of the neutral area. Like, most people would expect to get hit and be waiting for that, but he was ready for the mix-up.
Oh, yeah. Got to keep your opponent on their toes, that's for sure. Oh. Okay, dash attack, of course, on Mithra. The good neutral breaker. You know, you might be in the corner, you know, camping or whatever the case may be, but I can, you know, kind of get from one end of the stage to the other. Nothing off the F tilt.
Jeez.
Oh, my goodness. Nair, so good.
Okay, yeah, this is looking really tough for Kels now at 91%. Still trying to get this first character off of Sharp. Needs like a back air, a down air, up smash, or something.
Something. Oh, my Lord. I'm going deep for it right now because I can't.
Okay.
All righty. Sharp looking pretty dull right there, but that's okay. Who's the next character? I believe it is Joker. That's right.
Oh, man. And when you run into Joker in Squad Strike, you feel like he's like two characters.
Man, bro, he really is, man. Got the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trying to deal with Dr. Mundo in there.
Okay. Guys are off stage right now. Okay, nice downward angles gun. Still okay, but not for too much longer. Great stuff. SuperGirlKels, unfortunately, going to drop down onto the loser side of the bracket. Sharp going to move on in a very commanding Game 3 finish.